the Democracy Project. Lehigh Valley PBS, in cooperation with the League of Women Voters of Allentown, Bethlehem, and Easton, Pennsylvania, presents Lehigh Valley Primary Campaign 1999.
Welcome to Lehigh Valley Primary Election Campaign 99. This program features the candidates running for 3 open seats on the Easton Area School Board from Region 1. Region 1 covers Palmer Township and Easton Ward 8 West. All candidates have cross-filed. The school board sets the policy for the district within the confines of the Pennsylvania School Code. It approves the budget and all expenditures. School board members serve without pay. To help you make your choices for the primary election May 18th, please refer to the League's Voters Guide, which was published in the May 6th edition of the Morning Call newspaper. Extra copies are available in public libraries. I want to thank Lehigh Valley PBS for making these programs possible. Now, here's Homer Wentz.
Thank you, Isla Bell, and welcome, and glad that you could tune into our program today. And I'd like to introduce you to our participants on the program. We have 3 of the candidates in the studio today: Richard R. Siegfried, Russell I. Saylor, Jr., Charles M. Otranto. We'd also like to welcome to our program representatives from the news media, from the Morning Call, Tom Davis, and from the Express Times, Dan Sheehan. Let's begin now our program. Opening statements. First, we hear from Richard R. Siegfried.
There are 4 important issues in the Easton School District right now. Primary concern is the need to provide a safe environment in our school buildings. Columbine High School has made us realize how vulnerable the school setting can be. Controlling costs and expenditures is a prime concern in providing a quality education for our students while not overburdening our taxpayers. Curriculums need to have a constant evaluation and enhancement to keep our district on the cutting edge, and this will prepare our students for life in whatever field they may choose. And another area that needs strengthening is the area of support and mentoring. Programs need to be developed to provide support and mentoring to our students. Every student can shine in one area or another. We need to find that area for that student. We can then foster their growth into becoming responsible citizens of the community by developing their strengths. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Siegfried. Continuing now, opening statements from Russell I. Saylor, Jr.
Hi, my name is Russ Saylor, a 72 graduate of Easton, who also went to Palmer Elementary School. I'm currently financial secretary at my church. I'm running for school director because I have a strong belief in the value of public schools, and in Easton I think we have a great public school system, and I'd like to be a part of the team to make it even better. I am conservative, and I would work for a fair budget for the taxpayers that meets the needs of the school district. I have 5 stepchildren and a daughter. 5 of these children attended Easton area schools. My wife and I have always been happy with the teachers and curriculum. We also agree with the strict dress code the schools already have and the overall discipline. I believe that smaller class sizes are beneficial to the student and teachers, but there is a cost. But no class size or voucher can take the place of a mother or father doing schoolwork with a child from little on up. So for the taxpayers who live in Palmer Township or Easton 8th Ward, I appreciate a vote for Saylor on May 18th. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Saylor. We continue now, opening statement from Charles M. Otranto.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Charles Otranto, and I am running for my 2nd term as an Easton Area School Board Director. I appreciate the opportunity presented by the League of Women Voters of the Easton Area and Lehigh Valley to speak tonight. In my 1st term, I have tried to use common sense and informed judgment in casting my votes on motions before the board. Fiscal responsibility is a very important issue to me since we represent all of the taxpayers in Region 1. Safety and security in our school district are and have been a top priority to me. During my 1st term, I have made successful motions to purchase cellular phones to be used by the staff and safety personnel for security purposes at the high school in Shawnee. Also to move the school board meetings from the administration building to the high school. This way, they are more accessible to the public, and we are in a better position to view and deal with safety and security issues at the high school. The growing concern about safety and security in our schools must be addressed. I have had ongoing discussions with our superintendent on procedures for improving our school safety and security. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Otranto. I'd like to again mention that 3 of the cross-filed candidates for Region 1 Easton Area School Director were unable to be with us, they being Dominic Albanese, James A. Spagnola, and Roy Cortez. We do have an opening statement from Mr. Cortez. Pam Kistler from the League will read that now.
Having been an educator in the Easton area schools for the past 32 years, I feel that I can still be of service to the district by running for school board director. The time I have spent teaching and coaching students in the system and working with staff and administration gives me the knowledge and insight as to what is needed to provide a quality education and extracurricular activities without frivolous spending. Overcrowded classrooms and population growth are immediate concerns facing the district. I would like to see the district plan for the future rather than resort to short-term remedies such as modular classrooms. I enjoyed the years spent with the students of the Easton Area School District, and I am looking forward to helping the students again in the future in the capacity of school director.
Now let's continue questions from the news media. Tom Davis from the Morning Call, Dan Sheehan from the Express Times, and Tom, you have the honors.
Okay. With the establishment of the modular classrooms, there's been talk about the West Ward losing playing fields. There's been talk of having the City of Easton working with the school board and trying to maybe develop a recreational center. Should the community and should the school board work together in trying to provide some more recreational facilities? And is that the school board's responsibility, or is that the city's responsibility? And this is a question for everybody.
Start with Mr. Otranto.
Okay. Well, definitely they should work together, and together means it's a two-way street also. When the city came to us this time, it was a one-way street. He was talking about giving up Cottingham Stadium. It's not going to be a shrine to football. Well, it is a shrine to football, and it's going to remain there for many years. We're not insensitive to the modular classrooms going in on that field, and the city also knows that St. Anthony's has property that's going to be donated to them up off of by Praxis up there. I believe it's 1.5 acres, if my notes are correct. The St. Anthony's is a non-denominational United Way Youth Center. They have a $100,000 war chest ready to do a community center and to develop fields there, and that was conveniently forgotten when the mayor came before the school board. That was never even mentioned. We just can't give property away. We will work in any way possible to develop property, though. Thank you.
Mr. Saylor.
Okay. Yeah, the decision on the modulars taking away that field. I had a nephew and a niece that did play Little League baseball on that field, and it's a shame this district and the community didn't work together. I think that decision was made back when they wanted to put addition on to the high school. They knew they were going to need more room at the middle school, and the school district did take the field away from the community. I wish both needs could have been met, but it didn't work out the way. But the school district did stack 8 modulars on top of 8 in order to give some playing field there. But that's it.
Mr. Siegfried.
Yes, it should definitely be a two-way street. And unfortunately, I don't think the city stepped forward soon enough in an attempt to make it a two-way street. It was rather late in the decision-making process, and it did come across as a one-way street, unfortunately, the way it was presented. But they do need to work together in the future to allow recreation space for the students, and can't just build up all the open space in the city. Thank you.